So, Morpheus,
Yes,
how are you?
I'm doing very good. How are you?
Good. And what's going on in your life right now?
Not much. I'm looking for the chosen one. He's believed to be a hacker by the name of Neo. Having trouble finding him. Most of my team are looking for him right now.
And how long have you been living underground?
Most of my life. I was taken out of the Matrix when I was about 18 years old. But yes,
Where are you right now?
right now I seem to be in a classroom. But soon I would like to leave.
Okay. What do you care about most?
I care about the future of humanity. I care about where we're going. And I care about stopping this disgusting reality.
What makes reality disgusting to you?
Well, the fact that the entire human race is enslaved by machines, it makes me very frustrated. And I'm disgusted by the fact that we live in a world that we are blind to.
Why do you think of yourself as a good person, or do you think of yourself as being a good person?
I don't know if I'm a good person, but I have good intentions for humanity.
Do you cry?
Often, when I am feeling down, yes.
What is your worst childhood memory?
Probably when I fell down a hole and my father got me out of the hole. And, well, when I fell down the hole, I left a close friend
Behind.
behind.
So the friend did not survive
The friend
the
did
fall?
not survive, no.
What makes you angry?
What makes me angry is the situation that humanity is in right now.
Could you expound on that? Could you explain that to us?
For sure. So we've been enslaved for plenty of years now, and the machines are using the humans as batteries, and the humans live in these pods, right? And we are hooked up into a reality that is fake. And I really would like to wake up these humans.
What's so bad about a fake reality? I mean, you could sleep in a comfortable bed, you could eat filet mignon, you'd still be able to taste it. What's wrong about this fake reality?
It isn't the truth.
Why is the truth so important to you?
Because when you're in the Matrix, there is still a feeling of dishonesty that I believe people are becoming awake to. And I would like to show people the truth of reality.
Even though it's frightening.
Very frightening. And I
And even though
believe
some
deep
people
down
might
inside there will be an appreciation for what reality is.
Okay. What was the worst thing as an adult that you ever witnessed? You talked about the childhood incident, but what's the worst thing you've ever seen, let's say, since you've been out of the Matrix?
Yes, since I've been living underground, I've seen terrible things, families sacrificing each other, or not sacrificing each other. I've seen families doing things in Zion Sorry, I'm not super familiar with the character yet.
Okay. Do you think, did you ever see a family member betray another family member in order to go back to the false reality? Have you ever witnessed that?
Yes, I've witnessed that plenty of times, and that really disturbs me.
Do you feel there's any way you could be tempted?
Never. No way. Not possible.
And how much do you believe 110% in the oracle?
Yes, she has told me the truth, and I've seen it with my own eyes.
Is there anything that you fear?
I do not fear what is meant to be.
When you die, how do you want to be remembered?
I would like to be remembered as a man that tried his best to save humanity, and I know I will succeed, because I believe.
Well, thank you for taking some time to talk to us today.
Thank you.
Well,
Now it's recording.
okay, now we're good. Never mind. It's all good. Okay, so thank you for being here today.
No problem.
So obviously, we've all decided that we're in the classroom. Tell us a little about yourself.
Well, I'm a senior in high school. It's my last year. It's the very end of the year, and I'm done with being in high school.
Meaning,
I'm just ready for it to be over and to move on.
and are you graduating early?
No.
No? Okay. And what do you plan on doing next?
I don't know what I'm planning on doing next. Probably go be shipped off to some university somewhere, like all the other high school students do.
And have you picked a university that you'd like to go to?
No.
And have you picked do you have a major a subject matter that you might be interested in pursuing in college, like everybody else?
No, but I have faith I'll be fine.
Okay. So how do your parents feel? Is it important to them that you go to college?
Somewhat, but they're not so focused on me necessarily going to college and jumping straight on the boat, because that's just not who I am, but they know I'll be fine.
Are you going to take a gap year, or like are you going to not go to college right away?
I might do that, but haven't made up my mind yet. Just trying to work through the last of the year before I start jumping on those trains.
Okay. What do you care about most?
Probably my friendships and my family.
Do you think that's going to change when you go to college? If you go to college?
I think they will change because you grow up and everything does change, but I would hope that the core stays exactly the same.
Okay. Do you have a favorite childhood memory?
Probably being with my best friend Cameron, dragging him on some crazy adventure that he did not want to be a part of, so he could go have his existential crisis later on in the day instead of right now. And it's probably my favorite memories.
So you're still close to this friend?
Yes.
And what do you like about this friend?
I think
Did you say his name is Cameron?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like that we're very similar people, but also on the opposite scales. Like, I'm always positive and happy, and I know that everything will work out fine. I have a way of just making that happen. And he's like a pessimist, and he doesn't believe that it'll be fine, and is always worrying. And so that combination of us fighting back and forth and bickering and having that back and forth banter of, you can do it, but I can't. But how do you do it? How do you do it? That's really fun dynamic to have in a friendship.
Okay. Who are you closer to, your mom or your dad?
Probably neither of them. Probably closer to my friends than I am my actual family.
And why is that the dynamic with you and your family?
Because we are so different and incredibly similar, and that causes issues.
What kind of issue?
Oh, well, mostly between me and my sister, because I can kind of get away with anything, and I'm well aware that I can get away with anything, and I watch her just try and be a normal teenager, and that's just not a thing. She gets in trouble for everything, and I kind of let her just take the rap.
Oh. So you don't feel like guiding her in any way? You just let her just take the fall?
Well, she's got to learn to pick up the pace and keep up then.
Okay. Do you think of yourself as being a good person?
I'd like to say that I'm a good person, but that's all an objectives game.
Have you ever lied?
Multiple times.
What kind of lies?
Small white lies to get me out of things.
Okay.
Nothing to hurt anybody.
Okay. Do you cry?
If there's something truly sad going on.
Like what? What would you consider really sad?
Like if someone died, that's really sad. That's worth crying over.
Okay.
Family or friends being hurt, that's worth crying over.
Okay. What makes you angry?
That my best friend, Cameron, won't stand up for himself. He has no backbone in his family and lets everyone just kind of push him around. And he lets me push him around.
Why do you push him around if he's your friend? Because you want him to grow bigger balls, or?
Because I want him to have a backbone and be able to push back against other people.
Oh, so you want to toughen him up?
Well, we're
Help
going off to
toughen him.
college soon, so you gotta learn sometime.
Okay. What's the worst thing in your life that you've ever seen?
Probably watching his family fall apart.
And why did his family fall apart?
For reasons that he doesn't even talk about.
And what could that be?
2 different lanes of people who probably shouldn't have been together in the first place.
And what kind of tragedy did that lead to?
Bickering and cheating and obsessing over material things instead of people. And
Okay. Is there anything that you fear?
nothing except for that in the short span of time that we live, that I won't do everything that I could have done with the time that I had and take all the opportunities that come along.
Okay. When you die, how do you want to be remembered?
Someone who accomplished it all.
Okay. Even though we don't know exactly yet
What it
all
is,
those
but that's
things
the
are.
fun.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for visiting with us today.
Hi.